All right, y'all, what up? We back. So thank you so much for watching all of my videos this past, this past year, 2020. I do appreciate it. But there's something that I want to bring to your attention. And I hope that you guys find this video very informational. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, but I'm going to try to go through some stuff with you guys. And this video is pertaining to anybody who is like a new motor carrier, and they're getting a lot of pushback from the shippers. So basically, like the places that you guys can go and pick up the material from, and you deem it to be unsafe, but you're not really quite sure how to tell them, and or they give you a lot of pushback pertaining to your methods of the way you want it secured, or the way that you think it should be properly secured. So I went online and I did some digging last night, because we too are having the same issue with certain shippers of ours. And I went online and I found this document called Load Securement and Packaging Methods to Reduce Risk of Damage and Personal Injury for Cargo Freight in Truck, Container, and Intermodal Shipments. So that's what it looks like. I will try to leave a link down below for you guys to click on it. I highly suggest that you print out the document, or you do your own research. But there's a lot of informational stuff in here. So to my understanding, it says that there are 3 previous documents, and this right here is probably like 15 pages long, with the last 3 pages being sources for where they got their information from. So to my understanding, this is the 4th installment of load safety and the like, So I want, if you guys were to get your document and print it out, and if you wouldn't mind following along with me, there are some important notes that I do want to bring up to you guys. So if you can see here on the bottom, it is marked page 48. So if you guys can direct your attention to page 48. But for those of you who don't have the document in front of you, and or would just like to listen or follow along, we are going to start off in the section right after it says paint doors and windows. So I have some notes here, so I will go ahead and read them to you. And so it reads: carriers of all modes of transport, truck, rail, ship, and air, are faced daily with the challenge of optimizing the available space in the logistical vehicle with the largest number of shipping units that can be shipped without causing damage and compromising safety. This is sometimes a difficult task if the carrier does not truly comprehend the protective capabilities and the integrity of packages that have been placed in shipment with other packages from other shippers, all moving within the same vehicle. If the same applies if a shipper places packages of different sizes and weights inside a van or container that is to be moved by a carrier. The complexity increases as carriers develop intermodal transport solutions for their customers by using a combination of truck, rail, sea, and air modes efficiently deliver packaged products economically in the global environment while staying competitive. So basically, the summary for this is, and that pretty much is the summary in itself, but it basically talks about the everyday hassle that we deal with trying to move more than one shipment at a time, and those shipments have to be packaged and optimized for best best shipping practices, and also they also have to be efficient in what they do. So that right there is basically the summary for that one. And if I can direct your attention to page 49, which is the next page, I do want to read a section from this. And like I said, I will try to leave all the links and stuff down in the description. So on page 49, we're going to start off on the second sentence, and it reads, "It is, however, the shipper's responsibility to develop packaging that meets the minimum requirements expected by the carrier based on the classification, if that is agreed in the bill of lading. Any variation or exemptions can affect the claims if damage or an accident occurs in transit." Let me just talk about that. So basically, we have situations where we pull up to a location and it's not safe and it's not up to par, and it says up to the carrier's specifications. So me being the carrier, or my driver being the carrier, or you guys being the carrier watching this video, or if you're a shipper, I'm not really sure, but if you are someone who is transporting material, then it is ultimately, you know, the shipper's responsibility to make sure that it is safe for you, for the person transporting the goods. So then it reads, "In trying to understand how packaging is different loading materials can affect damage claims, 6 LTL motor carriers were surveyed and asked questions regarding their company's practices." LTL is, they talk about it here, less than truckload logistics, less than truckload logistics. So basically, if you have like a mixed load, or if you don't always have a full truck where, you know, everything could be densely packed, then, which is something that we deal with on a day-to-day basis, this would pertain to that. So these results have been discussed specific to different commodities in the previous papers. Proper loading methods, securement of load, blocking, and bracing along with the packaging play a very important role in not only preventing the damage to the product, but also facilitate in safe handling and stowing of the products for carriers. This study contains pictures from shipments that depict the type of freight and packaging that is commonly seen in LTL and mixed load environments, and discuss methods to reduce and enhance safety. So basically that's saying that they have done other research and other papers pertaining to this, which I have yet to find as of the time of this video. And if I do find it, be rest assured that I will do another paper on this. I will do another read with you guys, so that if you guys don't understand it, I'll explain it to you to the best of my understanding and the best of my knowledge. So this is just part 1 of this video, guys. If you do like what you hear already, and me explaining it to you, please leave a like, leave a comment down below, so that I know that you guys appreciate it, you guys understand, and you guys like it. If you guys have any questions, please leave it down below. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions to the best of my knowledge and to the best of my understanding. So stay tuned for part 2 of this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Later.